Hello, my name is Karl Frederick, and today we're going to look at how to open a bottle of still wine, which is different than opening up a bottle of sparkling wine. As you can see in front of me, there are many tools that will open a bottle of wine. Some are more convenient than others, some are more effective than others, and some are more expensive. The first thing we have here is a trusty Swiss Army knife, which in many cases has a corkscrew. It is similar in design to the simple corkscrew in a cap, which allows you to do the same thing. The difficulty with both of these particular corkscrews is they are normally too short for the length of the cork. You want to make sure that your corkscrew is longer than the cork you're pulling out. It'll give you much more push or a pull when you take it out. The next one we have is called a two-prong corkscrew. I'll show you how this one works in one of these bottles. The next two are very similar. This is spring-loaded, and you would put it on a bottle, and then as you screw, it'll load up and open the bottle of wine. This is called a wing corkscrew, where you put it over the bottle of wine, screw it down, and as the wings come up, the corkscrew is going deeper into the bottle, and then you can push down on the wings and the cork comes out. The next is called a waiter's corkscrew. If you've been in a restaurant and you've ordered a bottle of wine, then oftentimes the person serving the wine will use this corkscrew. The next one we have is known by a trademark called Rabbit. This works by anchoring the bottle and allows you a direct push to lift the cork out. The last one is the handy electric or battery operated wine opener that people find useful. Of the several here, the most expensive one is the Rabbit style. What I'd like to do is illustrate using a couple of these corkscrews to show how they work. With this two-prong style, you push one prong on one side of the cork, and as it goes down alongside the bottle, you then push the other side of the prong down, and you kind of wiggle it into the bottle. I have broken my prong corkscrew. We could try the same bottle of wine with a normal handle screw. This one's a little bit more difficult because all of the pressure to get the cork out of the bottle comes from your hand and your arms, which is why these can be very difficult to open up. You can see there's a little bit of pull coming from the bottle, but this will take a lot of time. How does the wing corkscrew work? This is kind of handy. People like to use it. Oftentimes the length of the corkscrew is too short, and you see as I turn into the cork, the wings go up, and when I pull down, the cork comes up, and I have my bottle open. The waiter's corkscrew is a handy little item. It comes with its own foil cutter, this little knife edge, which allows you to go around the bottle. Then we have our anchor point here and our corkscrew. The corkscrew is put into the cork and screwed down. The anchor point is put on the edge of the lip, and by using the pull, you open up your bottle of wine. The electric one, or the battery operated one, this simply works putting it over the top, starting it up, it'll take the cork out, and it'll bring it back. To show you the rabbit, it's put around the bottle, and as you bring the corkscrew up, the handle up, it pulls the cork into, pulls the corkscrew into the bottle, catching the cork, and then it simply pulls it up. The other way of opening a normal bottle of wine is the one that is becoming more and more popular, a screw cap. Now, people may smirk about screw caps, but they are becoming very, very popular in Australia, New Zealand, Chile, many wineries in the United States. It is the best closure that you can put in a bottle of wine because there's no way air can ever get into it. With any cork, it is possible that the cork could dry out, allowing some air into the bottle, which will start its deterioration. So these are some of the devices you can use to open up a bottle of wine. And once you have picked your favorite and successfully opened the bottle, you can now enjoy. Thank you.